Welcome to our 5 on 5. Pleased to be joined today by Patricia Mcconnell and Corey Donovan from Home Instead Senior Care. So I guess probably a good place to start, Corey, is what is Home Instead Senior Care?
Well, Home Instead Senior Care, we're the premier in-home care agency in the world. Here in the Rogue Valley, though, we're locally owned and operated. And so we have really a personal touch on what we do here, and we create relationships. Okay,
and as parents age, some of the, one of those discussions between children and their parents and kind of getting the subject rolling of end-of-life care, what advice do you have for people going through that process?
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can start that conversation. From Home Instead Senior Care's perspective, we've got a brand new platform that we just rolled out that is very resource heavy, and it's called KOBI-TV.com. And you can log on there. The adult children sit down with your folks and go through there. It's a very simple portal that you can walk through and do that. That's going to leave you with a lot of answered questions. Or if you want to just give us a call, and any of our very helpful people at our office can walk you through that and answer any questions that you may have.
Okay, and Patricia, what do you think are some of the main topics that should be at the forefront of that children-parent discussion?
I think first and foremost, it's about knowing what your loved one wants. What is your mom and dad's, wishes? And then coming up with a plan, and then how are you going to achieve that? And that's really what the Life Song is all about, is giving you the tools to guide you through the whole process of, okay, this mom wants to stay in her home, and this is what we need to do to achieve that. And giving the whole family a sense of security and a peace of mind that this is where we're going to start and this is where we're going to end.
Okay, and are people required to have it written out, like, have it notarized, lawyers? Do they have to go through that extent?
It's really kind of on an individual. I mean, as far as what the loved one wants, there's no law in place that says you have to, but it's always good to have things written out, especially in crisis situations or when tension or emotions are high. If it's laid out as a plan, then everybody knows, okay, in this situation, this is what we're doing. So I would say having like a written guideline for everybody to be aware of is a good thing to have.
Sure, makes a lot of sense. You never know when it could be years down the line, but it's just good to have the conversation. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll have much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, here with Patricia Mcconnell and Corey Donovan from Home Instead Senior Care. So, Corey, we were talking before about music. You're advocating a musical component to this. Tell us about that. What do you mean?
Well, ComposeYourLifeSong.com is really built around an activity. And at the end of that activity, after you go through a sequence of questions, it's going to take you, and the technology is going to actually build you a custom song at the end that you get to take with you. So it's a memory event. It's a collaborative event with you and your family. So you can go along that timeline and then have that piece to always have with you at the end.
Interesting. Okay. And Patricia, I'm curious, what's the one thing you think people should do today to get the ball rolling on these sometimes difficult conversations?
Just have the conversation. Get your family together, get your loved one with you, and just start talking. What we talk about now is going to make it a lot easier in the future, and I think the families will be more comfortable if they know what's going to happen. I think the fear is the unknown, and if everybody's on the same page, then it really alleviates that. And also, there's resources, whether it's calling our agency and having us come out and help you, or going to ComposeYourLifeSong.com. There's a lot of support, so I would say just start talking.
Yeah, get the ball rolling again. All right, well, thank you both so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.